Hi, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at multiplying and dividing fractions. So let's start with an example. 2 over 3 times 1 over 4. When we multiply fractions, we simply multiply the tops or multiply the numerators, and we multiply the denominators by each other. Let's take a look. 2 over 3 times 1 over 4. We can write this as 2 times 1 divided by 3 times 4. That equals 2 over 12. And we always look to simplify. And you can ask yourself, can I divide the top by something and the bottom by something to get an even number? If I divide by 2, then our new fraction is 1 over 6. And that is our answer. So when we multiply, we simply multiply the top numbers and we multiply the bottom numbers. In the rare case where we have a proper fraction multiplied by a mixed fraction or a mixed number, the first step is converting 1 and 1/2 to a proper fraction. And we can find this by multiplying 2 times 1. So 2 times this 1 here. And then we can add the remaining 1 on top here. Okay? And we keep the denominator the same. So 2 times 1 plus 1, that's 3 over 2. So 1 and 1/2 is the same as 3 over 2. And we know that 1.5 is 1.5. And 3 over 2, or 3 divided by 2, is also 1.5. Great. So we can rewrite this as 2 over 3 times 3 over 2. And we use the strategy we did from above. If we multiply the top numbers, we have 2 times 3. And we multiply the bottom numbers. Well, that equals 6 over 6, or 1. And that's our answer. Let's try with dividing now. So when we divide fractions, it's in the case where we have 1 over 2 divided by 1 over 3. The trick is we need to change the division sign to the multiplying sign, and then we need to switch or flip the second fraction. Let's fix that. Good. So what we can do is the first fraction stays the same. We'll do our first step. We'll change the division to multiplying, and then we will flip this fraction here as so. Now our third step is we multiply. So it's very similar to multiplying fractions, but with a slight twist. So we multiply, what is 1 times 3? Divided by 2 times 1. And this is 3 over 2. So 1 over 2 divided by 1 over 3 is equal to 3 over 2, or 1.5. Let's try one more example. Perhaps we have the question where we have 1 over 3 divided by 1.5. We need to first convert this improper fraction to this mixed number to an improper fraction. So 2 times 1 plus 1. So we have 2 times 1 plus 1, and we keep the bottom number the same. And that equals 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So let's rewrite this fraction as 3 over 2. So we have 1 over 3 divided by 3 over 2. So let's do our trick. We're going to multiply and we're going to flip those. So the first fraction stays the same. We'll change it to multiplying and we'll reverse the numerator and the denominator. Good. Now we can multiply. So 1 times 2 divided by 3 times 3. And that equals 2 over 9. We cannot simplify that any further, so leave it as the same. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this video was helpful. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.